morning, everyone. I'm Reverend Koji Jeff Ezaki, Resident Minister of the Haleiwa Jodo Mission Buddhist Temple. Today is June 6, 2021, and we are observing June's family service on my YouTube channel. This service is pre-recorded a few days before June 6 and posted on my YouTube channel as premiere. This video is pre-scheduled automatically to start at 9 a.m. on June 6. But in real time, when this video service starts on my YouTube channel, I'll be at the Buddhist Association's cemetery service at Kemo, Puiki, and Haleiwa. I'm speaking here now on the web, but as you watch this service at 9 a.m., I'm actually at the grave sites and observing another service. I am conducting two different services at the same time. It's awesome, man. We must appreciate today's technology, which can make our life convenient. President Biden announced on May 13 that people who are fully vaccinated do not need to wear face masks. I was surprised of what he said because at that time, the Japanese government issued a state of emergency for 2 weeks, beginning the end of April. They extended the emergency to May 31st, and now again they extended it to June 20. Only 2% of senior citizens, people over 65 years old, received their vaccine shots so far in Japan. Also, in the news reported about 30,000 cases a day in India in May. It is said 1,000 bodies were piled up at the riverbank of the Ganges River to be cremated in India. We live in the US, that is why it may look as though COVID-19 has disappeared on this earth. But when we closely look at the world, the cases and deaths are increasing, especially in the poorer countries. Even though many are vaccinated in US, we must put on our face masks and keep social distancing in public. I'm sure many of you received the Toro and Toba order forms. I'm very appreciative. Many people ordered Toro even though it will be a virtual service. The pandemic has not ended in this world. So Haleiwa Jodo Mission Buddhist Temple has decided to observe our 2021 Obon service, Bon dance, and Toro Nagashi virtually again, same as last year. Please understand, I will announce when the virtual services will be broadcasted on my YouTube channel at the later time. The Haleiwa Jodo Mission Buddhist Temple wishes for your safety and good health. So please take care of yourself. Okay, let's get started with the service. Start from the reading of invocation. Amida Buddha, the awakened one, the compassionate one, we ask for your guidance on this happy day. Lead us from the numbness of routine and from all bitterness of heart to a peaceful place of compassion and wisdom. Grant us the strength and abiding consciousness to walk together harmoniously in our temple and our community. Help us to always remember that life is one, therefore that all living things coexist and are interconnected, and that your infinite light of compassion shines upon the hearts of everyone. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu.
Sama
Buddha teaches us that we may become pure and holy by following the rules he laid down for us. Let us repeat them and also remember at all times what they mean. First, right understanding. Let us learn and try to understand the truth. Second, right purpose. Let us try always to do what is right. Third, right speech. Let us be truthful and kind in all we say. Fourth, right conduct. Let us try to behave ourselves at all times. Fifth, right livelihood. Let us earn our living in a way which will not harm anyone. Sixth, right endeavor. Let us constantly try to become better. Seventh, right thought. Let us cherish our thoughts because our words and our actions arise from our thoughts. Eighth, right meditation. Let us think often of Amida Buddha and repeat the sacred name, Namu Amida Butsu. May the sacred presence of Amida, who said he would by his teaching be our guide. May we follow his glorious example and tread with unfaltering steps this noble path until we too shall attain enlightenment. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu. I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that what I do now depends on my happiness or misery. May every link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love become bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namu Amida Butsu. To the Buddha, who promised to be present in his teaching, we pledge our loyalty and devotion. We dedicate our thoughts, words, and deeds to his service and the way of life he laid down for us. We resolve to follow his example and to have reverence for our religion, respect for our parents and teachers, and love for all forms of life. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu. 光明返上実法世界念仏主上摂取者ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブ願にし功徳平等性一切同発菩提心往生安楽国ナムアミダブ Dabu, Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu. Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu. Namu Amidabu, Tsu Namu Amidabu. Again, good morning everyone. Today is June 6, 2021, and we are observing June's family service. Today, I would like to speak about happiness. First, I'd like to say congratulations to people who live in Hawaii. Yeah, congratulations! You may be wondering, Sensei, why the congratulations? You know, according to the survey at World Hub, personal finance website, Hawaii was rated the happiest state in 2021. Researchers at World Hub looked at various environmental factors like economic, emotional, physical, and social health. They were often linked to how satisfied people are with life. And their result was, if you want to feel happier, then you need to move to Hawaii. So again, Hawaii people, including me, congratulations! Yay! So I guess I'll end today's sermon about happiness right here now, because I live in a happy state. United States is also the wealthier country in the world, and Hawaii is a happy state. So I don't need to speak about happiness. Is this true? Even though we are living in the happiest state, Hawaii, many feel unhappy. Why? That is why I'll be speaking about what is happiness. Before I speak about happiness, I'll explain the kanji character of happiness. We write happiness in kanji like this, and it pronounces shiawase. If we learn about how the kanji characters came to be, it makes it easier to understand the culture, lifestyle, and people's way of thinking in ancient times. Many kanji characters came from hieroglyphs. Shiawase, this character's original shape comes from the shape of an upward triangle and downward triangle and connected with lines. So, do you know what the shape is? This is actually a handcuff. But why the shape of a handcuff became to be the kanji of happiness? Now we must learn about the history. Kanji was created in China and brought to Japan. It is said China has 4,000 years of its history, and during these times, many tribes and different ethnic groups fought, had conflict, invaded, and destroyed one another's country. China has prehistory, ancient China, imperial China, and so on in their vast history. For example, Han Dynasty was destroyed by the Qin Dynasty. But after 400 years of Qin Dynasty's glory, they were destroyed by the Gao Dynasty. After only 45 years of Gao Dynasty was destroyed by the Jin Dynasty. Later, Jin was conquered by the Ming Dynasty. Later, a queen, different race, conquered the country. Should enemy tribes attack country and dynasty defends and kick away the enemy, it is okay. The country and dynasties will survive. What happens when a country is invaded by an enemy, such as it occurred in China? All the former rulers, such as the king, queen, emperor, and cabinet ministers, were captured and killed. Everybody not only the governors, but also all the citizens are captured and executed. Today, there is an international convention for treatment of prisoners. Captives will be treated humanity and so never be killed. But 4,000 or 5,000 years ago, there was no such a rule. The captives were all lined up and were cut by swords. One by one, the captives were killed. But when the executors came across larger muscular bodies, they kept them as slaves. Healthy, big body guys were used to carry heavy rocks to construct buildings and roads. So how about good-looking girls? They were kept as maids, servants, or slaves. I guess some girls were trained as dancers for the entertainment for kings. Those who are kept got handcuffed and taken back to prison. They were the winners. People wished to get handcuffed compared to death to provide services as slaves. That is why the shape of handcuff became the kanji of happiness. Handcuff is a result of survival. I was very surprised when I learned of this fact. The origin of kanji, happiness, did not come from a happy situation. We humans seek happiness in our life. However, not many people feel happy. That's a reality. The reason we cannot feel happy is we don't know the identity of happiness. We don't know what happiness is. Let's say, here is a pen. Do you think this pen is long or short? Compared with my pinky, this pen is long. But compare it with my arm, the pen is shorter. The pen itself is not long or short. If we compare it with something, we can say the pen is long or short. How about this? Does a man who have $100,000 income wealthy or poor? The answer is the same as a pen. Compare with a 500,000 income person, this person is poor. But compared to a $50,000 income person, this person is wealthy. There is no long or short, no rich or poor. Happiness is the same. Buddha said there is no happiness or unhappiness. There is a mind that we regard it as happiness or unhappiness. We always compare it with something or someone and decide if it is happy or unhappy. As I said, Hawaii is the happiest state compared with the other 49 states. The origin of kanji, happiness, shiawase too, the captives wished to become a slave compared with to be killed. We always hold a ruler or gauge called comparison and measure happiness with it. That is why we never feel happy. Then, how should we feel happiness? Buddhism teaches that we must appreciate whatever we have now. Stop comparing with something or someone and instead feel gratitude of what we have. That is the identity of true happiness. Thank you very much. In conclusion, let us all put our hands together in gassho and recite Amida Buddha's sacred name, Nam Amida Butsu, 10 times. 如来大慈悲愛民5年度小10年ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブ ナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブナムアミダブツナムアミダブ。 Thank you. Amida Buddha surrounds all men in all forms of life with infinite love and compassion. Particularly does he send forth loving thoughts to those in suffering and sorrow, to those in doubt and ignorance, to those who are striving to attain truth, and to those whose feet are standing close to the great change called death. Amida Buddha sends forth oceans of wisdom, mercy, and love. Nam Amida Butsu, Nam Amida Butsu, Nam Amida Butsu.